Another day, another shooting. This shooting was done in downtown Fresno, California by a black Muslim man, surprise, surprise, who killed 3 white males solely because he hated whites. So this was a hate crime. Make no mistake, no matter what the mainstream media might tell you about this specific story, this was a hate crime. You see, guys, there was a warrant out for his arrest for a prior incident of him shooting a motel security guard. After he discovered that there was a warrant for his arrest because he murdered somebody, he just decided to murder more people. And not just any people, but white people, because he's a racist. He grabbed a gun, went downtown, looked around for people, and then killed white males while screaming Allah Akbar. He surrendered to the police the moment they surrounded him, because to him, this wasn't really about escaping the police. This was more about killing white males and making a statement. There are many dimensions to the story that I could talk about, like the fact that he's a black nationalist, so much to analyze. But just by judging by this man's YouTube account and Facebook page, the man isn't very intelligent to begin with. He thinks blacks ran Egyptian civilization. He has a bunch of random black inspirational quotes on his Facebook wall. He claims that his job is being an RBG, black nationalist CEO warrior. The dude's Facebook profile pic is him of his mixtape. So he's basically equivalent to one of those losers you see out on the streets handing you their latest mixtape. And finally, his YouTube channel is full of terrible, and I mean terrible, rap songs and rap music videos. They are by far the most cringe music videos I've ever seen.
You gon' need me before I need you. You gon' need me, you gon' need me. It's been 4 years at the penitentiary, and I've been thugging, motherfucker, it ain't nothing. So don't fuck around and push the wrong button. I'm that brother that a black claim up your block, and bro, they like gives a fuck or not.
This is a man who calls himself Black Jesus, by the way. Obviously, he isn't an engineer or a doctor. He's not a productive member of society, but if that was it, if that was just the case, I wouldn't care so much about his Facebook or YouTube channel. He's a racist, though. He's not just a criminal, he's a racist who committed a hate crime against white people because he hates white people. You can see this through the lyrics of some of his rap songs. Here, let me quote one. Quote, "Police on my line cause I bring the heat. I'm a black power rebel, fuck the white devil. Time to unite, take flight on these devils. Their time is up, time to take it to another level." Yeah, that's from his own song that he wrote. You can more plainly see his racism and black nationalism on his Facebook wall that we at the Rebel.media archived. He has a Facebook wall full of racist, anti-white, anti-Western propaganda. I mean, I'll just give you some quotes from his Facebook wall. Quote, "You may not want to destroy the white man's world, but we still do," referring to the fact that he wants to destroy Western civilization, even though that civilization is the same civilization that gave him his precious internet to spout his racist nonsense. It doesn't look like he's connected to any Islamic terrorist group, but judging by his wall and the lyrics, what he said in the past, he may be part of a black nationalist group called RBG. If he is, I urge President Trump to consider labeling this group as domestic terrorists. According to the FBI, blacks commit violent crimes at 7 to 10 times the rate that whites do. That's 52% of homicides between 1980 to 2008. Also, according to the FBI, 24.3% of people who committed hate crimes were black. Considering that they're just 13% of the U.S. population, those are wildly disproportionate numbers. We do not need a homegrown terrorist group that utilizes black criminality to their political ends, whatever madness that may be. In the same way, we don't need a homegrown terrorist group that utilizes white criminal gangs. Black nationalism, especially in the form of anti-white propaganda and violence, is a serious problem in America. It's just as much of a problem as white nationalism can be, and if not more, since it's widely accepted in our culture to be racist against whites. It may right now just be the case that people like him, the crazies, are the only ones doing things like this, but as the tides begin to shift on race relations getting worse, we might see more of this. We won't be seeing anything as bad as the 1960s, to be honest, but it'll be far more than 3 people dying. Labeling terrorist groups as terrorist groups is a good start to combating the problem. Then people both on the left and on the right can openly object to black nationalism the same way we openly object to white nationalism. That's the next step. If you're going to object to the ideology, then why not the other, since essentially the same thing and could largely lead down the same pathway that we see today, i.e. hatred and violence. This racist, mixtape selling buffoon and his ideas don't deserve the light of day, which is why I haven't even bothered to tell you his name or anything more about him. He needs to vanish. These people who seriously think this way need to be eradicated from regular society. They breed nothing but hate and division on both sides of the political aisle. Americans really don't need that right now. Americans need unity, not division. We need these ideas to be the fringe, not the norm. Lastly, I just wanted to give my deepest condolences to the victims and the victims' family. May the victims rest in peace. May the family receive plenty of love and support. I'm Jay Feza from the Rebel.media. If you like this original off-the-cuff reporting, like and subscribe Rebel.media.